STEM education, that is the study of science, tech, engineering, and math, is tantamount with staying competitive on the global stage. Well, here to share how he's working to help increase education opportunities in the Lowcountry is Josh Sorkin, Senior Vice President of Digital Engineering at Science Applications International Corporation, or SAIC, most commonly known. Good to have you with us, Josh.
Thanks for having me.
So we're talking about STEM, and we've heard over the years, we've covered the subject a lot on this program, and we've heard over the years that STEM education is becoming more prevalent in our school system. Is it enough?
Well, you know, I'm a bit biased. I'm an engineer, married to an engineer, so it's never going to be enough. But we can always do more, and I know that that's an important thing just to me personally, and then as a business, but also in the community, right? Yeah. We've got a lot of talent demand in the area that's unfulfilled in these key areas of STEM.
So where are we finding the lack, and where can we do better in integrating STEM into the public education system, but also just into households to start building those next generations of tech folks? I mean, just anybody who is good at doing math, science, tech, engineering, all that. Not everybody's made for it, of course, but how do we start doing that?
So there's a lot of different ways. At SAIC, we've been here for a long time, so we obviously are having great roots in the area and want to be good community members. So getting involved and engaged in things like FIRST Robotics or FIRST Lego League to inspire that next generation. Bring your daughter and son to work day. Other things like getting engaged with your local academic institutions, whether that be K through 12 or advisory boards at the local universities to help advise on curriculum enhancements to really drive STEM engagement.
What are talent demand studies showing today?
They're showing a very consistent trend. We've got a fantastic economic engine here in Charleston. Our county economic development organizations, the CRDA, the chamber, they're all working to create a great place for all of us to live, work, and play. But it's a consistent theme that we are undersupplied with the right talent we need to support all this influx of growth in areas like advanced manufacturing and biotech and biohealth. So it's really important for parents and industry to get kids excited about STEM and help advise to make sure that we've got the infrastructure ready to support getting more STEM folks out there.
And that's not an issue just here in the Lowcountry. This is nationwide. So how do you fill the gaps? Where do these people come from? They got to come from somewhere.
Yeah, it's interesting. Really, I'd love to fill them with local Charlestonians, because
sure,
the best way to get somebody to live, work, and play here is bring somebody in from the Lowcountry. But we end up having to, as does a lot of our industry, have to import talent from other areas that are cranking out more, say, postgraduate and graduate degrees, and even tech school 2-year degrees. And as such, it's really important to me personally and to companies that have big bases of employment here to get Charleston up and cranking.
So it's really important that we do home grow a lot of this talent. So in what ways can we start really trying to make a sea change and increase the amount of people who can enter these jobs, fill these positions?
Yeah, it's one, being emboldened and passionate as a parent and as a citizen in the community, and getting kids excited about stuff like that. I know, in the local high schools and elementary schools, they're yearning for parents to help out from industry and bring that industry flavor to the academic curriculum. Mm-hmm. The other thing we can do, again, as parents, is just get our kids excited about engineering.
Sure.
I mentioned FIRST Lego League and FIRST Robotics. There's a litany of opportunities out there, both in the Lowcountry and in the state, where there's competitions to get kids excited about
and
technology.
If it's not directly associated with your school, you can do it outside of school hours. So there's a lot of programs available. Do you have a resource that you recommend parents to visit? To find these extracurricular activities?
You could always start with your school, but outside of school, certainly, I mentioned FIRST a couple times. You can go to your local chamber and they'll have ideas. They're plugged in things like SC Coders and SC Cyber, all of the technologies of tomorrow. SAIC is working with them today. So we're very focused on making sure that kids get exposed in the right levels of education on the STEM front.
Terrific. Josh, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. We're back after this.